stuff? Nope. Oh, giving honor to the Most High, thanking Him for waking me up another day, giving me the opportunity to be better today than I was yesterday. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Look at Riaz and 18. How you guys doing? Hit the like. It's 2 of y'all on there. I tried to thumbs up my own stuff, but it wouldn't let me. I'm like, can I double tap the screen and give myself a like? Yes. You see what the title say? I don't want to be here. Okay? I really don't. Guess what I'm asking? Let me tell you something. When you get older and you have kids, see, I had my son when I was 36. Okay? While I'm having a baby, all my friends' kids are in high school, graduating, starting college, and here I am with a newborn. Now all my friends are taking trips, going on cruises, living life, and here I am at Chuck E. Cheese. And I ain't gonna lie, I do not want to be here, but with all that being said, I love my son, and I have to prioritize him. And I put away my selfish thoughts for the betterment of him. So here we are at Chuck E. Cheese, spending my money. I don't want to do that, Skinny. Okay? I'm old and I'm tired. And I'm thinking about my homework assignment right now. But I could always take a break and just be a kid for a little bit, right? And I do sometimes when I come, but I'm just not in the mood. My mind be like other places. 5 kids went missing. What? When? That is horrible. You know, when I'm out in public, I never, because Chuck E. Cheese, they're small. It's not huge, right? So I always kind of, you know, I usually move. When he's over on that side, I'll usually go. But I'm like, he's 10 now, so I know his voice. And it's like, if he screams, I know, you know, but that's scary. Now, when we go to like festivals and parks and things like that, I always dress my kid in bright colors. That way I can identify him quickly, like when we're at the beach or when we're out. But how 5 kids went missing from Chuck E. Cheese, like all at once? Or look at Lady Diana. Okay, I'll have to look it up, Rachel. Rachel said, Google it. Rachel said, I ain't giving you no detail. Look it up. Listen, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button. Subscribe. Come back. Stay a while. Russia good. What up, Russia? Anto. There's an Instagram video of Chuck E. Cheese in handcuffs getting hauled out by the... Listen, they just hire they do not care. They will hire anybody. Okay? If you can dance in that costume and you don't complain about being hot, listen, you got the job. They do not care. They ain't checking no background. They don't give a damn. Riyadh says, I am just chilling out and posted my video today. Not much. Okay, I got to go back and watch it. I know you tagged me in it, so I'm going to go back and watch it and hit the like button. No trolls. No trolls. It's hot in the UK, really? It's hot here too. I tried taking the dog for a walk. We went to the park. She ran a little bit. We was out there maybe no more than like 30 minutes, so we had to leave. Dog was I'm like, can't take the heat. It's your furry self. You worked at Chuck E. Cheese when you were in high school? Really? I did McDonald's and SeaWorld for a little bit. Yep. I was just watching a story earlier on Trey King's show, and he was talking about a high school coach or maybe middle school He was fired from his job as a coach at another school in June and went on as a volunteer coach at another school and had the number of one of the young players, who's 13 years old. He gonna come text and talk about, I'm in your hood. Come outside at 7:30 in the morning. So the little boy, this is all allegedly, okay? This is just what they say. What up, most hated? Flat Power God, what it do? Allegedly, the boy was 13. He goes outside, meets his coach, right? He's a volunteer coach at that. And Trey King pointed this out. He said, who the hell volunteering these days without pay? Ain't nobody volunteering. Like, I got an email from the domestic violence shelter that I work at. And when I volunteer, I look at all that also. I like to make sure, I like to feel like I'm actually doing the work, like I'm making an impact if I'm going to volunteer my time. And so that kind of went left. But anyways, they come volunteer me, and I'm like, I'm gonna need some ducats for all this work though. But he was like, who volunteered? So you gotta be worried about that too. Like somebody who just won't take no for an answer being around kids. You gotta look at CIP. What it do? Oh, you worked at McDonald's too, yeah? So anyways, what happened was, he texted old boy, I'm in your hood, 7:30 in the morning, right? So he was up early morning, just ready. And he come texting that boy, the boy come outside, and what the boy did was, he went outside and met the coach, and he said the coach went to shake his hand. He shook the coach's hand. He said the coach grabbed his hand and put it down in his pants. And the boy yanked it out, ran home, and told his mama, what up, baby?
Hello.
Hey, say hi. Say hi.
Hello. Message is held for review.
That means they said something mean. If YouTube hold it, it's not good. That means it's a bad one.
What did they say? Everything.
Hey, Dr. Jonathan. What kind of doctor are you? Rada Culver's invasion. Wait, what? It's got you. they be mixing stuff up, making it, trying to seem like we are illiterate when we type stuff out exactly. Now, did I see you could have my last piece?
You weren't eating it.
I was gonna eat it later.
When?
Oh, Lady Diana called you handsome. I was. When I felt like it. You wasting time too, because it's on a timer. You got 45 minutes, bro, so you got to get all you can in 45 minutes. Oh my God, that is so loud. Somebody won big. Now you want pizza? That was the cheesy bread. You can have the rest, baby. Go ahead. Y'all see my face breaking out? I've been eating a lot of sugar lately. When you eat a lot of sugar, it manifests itself in your body, and it will show you where you're going wrong. And that's one of my telltale signs when I start breaking up. And now I'm drinking a soda. So yeah, these people are weird, bro. But he ran home and told his mama what happened. I was like, I don't blame you. But what made him think that the kid was even into him? It's just, that's the type of stuff that just breaks my heart. People are just sick. So here's the thing though, the coach, guess how old he was, y'all? He was only 22. 22 years old, preying on a little teenager in that way. That's crazy to me. And they be desperate too. They be desperate. Maybe the people be weird. I was about to recall something, but I was like, let me just keep that one to myself. But yeah, people be weird. You gotta be careful. Yes, he got locked up. They gave him some fines. What did they call it? Indecent activities with a minor or something like that. You take out tonight? What you ordering? What kind of takeout? Curry? Chicken curry? That's racist. Shout out to Messy. That's racist. I just assume because you on Soca Sunday, so you know. But anyways, y'all, let's get into this. Did y'all see the thumbnail? Go back and look at the thumbnail. Look at Chelsea Lynn. It's going, girl. I'm at Chuck E. Cheese with the boy. Don't want to be here, but you know, duty calls. Oh, Longhorn. Oh, okay. You saw that and was like, I got a taste for this. What you get sticky? Skinny stupid. Skinny stupid. Not tether tacos. What they put in tether tacos? Tether steak and shrimp. Yeah. Oh my god, y'all are the best. But yeah, look at the thumbnail. I posted the picture earlier, and then I was like, maybe I shouldn't talk about this because I don't want to be judgmental. Because here's the thing, right? I watch a lot of YouTube, and there's really a lot of judgment on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie, and I've sat there and I've judged people, things like that. One thing I don't like though is when a person will take one particular person on YouTube and target them, and their whole channel is about that one person. Now, teachable moments, life lessons that we can learn from things, cool. But when all you do is post about one other person, to me it's starting to look like obsession. It's starting to look like, I don't know, scammy. And I don't like that, you know. When I discuss people, I really am trying to reach a particular demographic, honestly. And if nothing else, bring a little bit of shame to some stuff. So anyways, I was watching Kendra last night, and this was real time. When I screenshotted that, she was doing it live, and I was like, I know she is not doing the splits in her ass out, and her white panties is showing. I was like, I got to talk about this. Chelsea got them snow bunny glues. Oh my gosh, Skinny, where have you been, bruh? Yes, double tap. Thank you, appreciate it. I know he ain't in it. I know this did not just come in my chat. After that, let me tell y'all what happened last night, y'all. I'm minding my business, doing my thug dizzle, supporting the people, you know what I'm saying? And I hop on Wolfpack Veins chat, and he's sitting there whining about women and what they don't do and what you want them to do. And I come in with my constructive criticism because I'm a logical thinker, and so are you guys, right? Do you know what he did? He timed me out. Timed me out. For like 300 seconds. And then he let me back in, but then guess what he did? He wanted to be extra petty and ignore everything I was saying in the chat. Kendra is an opportunist. Absolutely. She talked about, I'm just posting because you guys like it. If I post the good people, then you guys won't watch. But if I post this, then you guys will watch. People gonna watch anyway because there ain't nothing on YouTube is TV now. So people gonna watch it either way. So she's full of it, but she knows it's gonna get views, which is gonna mean money in her pocket. But when she told that lady to do the split, now so here's the thing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. He did. He got me. Yeah, Skinny always getting banned out of chats. I'll be watching your clips, Skinny, because you come in doing some crazy stuff, but you ain't violated over here yet, so you good with me. I like you, but don't try me. Yeah, Wolfpack did me dirty, y'all. Can y'all tell him about himself, please? Please. I don't want you to be a church deacon, but dang. He did me dirty. Yeah, you have been chilling out lately. You've been MIA for a little bit. I seen you somewhere the other day. I was like, oh, there goes Skinny. We've been trying to conjure you up. I ain't know either, Chelsea Lynn. But seeing is believing, right? He did it to me. What up, Anthony Lee? Appreciate you. Yeah, he put me on timeout and then ignored me the rest of the thing. And I'm trying to contribute to the chat, give him my watch time hours, support the channel, be a part of the Wolf Pack, right? And how he do me? How he do a girl? Huh? I'm just a girl. But anyway, so I'm watching it last night, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I am an avid Kendra watcher. I will watch her on IG, and then I'll watch her when she comes on YouTube. I don't catch all of them, but if I think about it, and I'm like, oh, ain't nothing else on, and I look at the time, and I'm like, oh shit, it's 9:30. She's probably on IG right now. I'll go on there and I'll watch it. So I think this was on IG last night, and so no, this is on YouTube. So trust me, she gonna do a highlight video, and you gonna see the whole thing. But the lady comes on, right? And she's talking about her last husband. Now, she started off telling us that her ex-husband used to pee in the bed. And so we're going to pause right there, because I want people to understand that social media ain't no joke, and it spreads far and wide. And somebody that knows that man is going to see that video. Right? And it's going to get back to him. And that can cause him anything. It could cause him to feel bad. It could cause him to get upset and want to harm her. It could cause him to lose an opportunity. Like, why would you do that? And I was instantly turned off. But then she goes on to talk about the type of man that she wants, of course. And Kendra's asking her about herself. She asked her to do the Kendra cam, right? Now, when I'm watching a replay, I usually sometimes I just skip to I'm like, I don't give a damn what you like. Let me just see what that body do, right? So, Skinny said, I can't watch her live. I watch other people that review it. Yeah, and that's really like, if you don't like Kendra, that's the best way to watch her content without giving her the views, is to just to watch people that review her. And I used to watch people that review her, but I don't anymore, really, because a lot of them are just really harsh and mean and hateful, and a lot of those guys really just hate women. I mean, I think a lot of them are just really mad that they can't get the woman that they see online, so they talk about them, you know. A lot of times there's no constructive criticism in it. It's really just all, you know, firing off. Chelsea says, I gotta be on my best behavior over there. You better, girl, because he might let you slide because you're a snow bunny. I don't know. Skinny, you can't be nice to Mo. Not, listen, you don't come over here dictating what other men do for me over here. You keep that shit over there on your channel, okay? You can do what you want, but you don't come on my channel telling somebody else. Matter of fact, let me put you in timeout, huh? You lucky I'm not a, what you call that? What's a tit for tat person? What do you call that? Starts with the letter S. I can't. Kendra don't give a, she don't at all. Wolfpack. Women don't like nice guys. Is that true, guys? Anthony Lee. Nice guys. Anthony agrees. Nice guys finish last. Okay. Red pill rage. Yeah, be red pill rage. Now the ones that have something to say that really break it down, I can respect those guys. But the ones that just want to just you know, I don't like that. I just don't. I used to. I'm not gonna lie. I used to feed into a lot of that stuff. And I used to watch it, and then I had to sit back and wonder, why am I entertained by this? What is it about me that likes seeing these people put this person down so badly? I had to re-examine myself. You said no more? Nice guys. So now you're just going to be an a-hole? Shout out to you. Let's see how far that gets you. Holla at me in a year and let me know how that works out for you. So anyways, the lady is on there. She's telling Kendra, you know, what she likes or whatever. And then Kendra's like, all right, let's do the Kendra cam. So she done dogged her husband out. Talked about all the things that she wanted in a man that she ain't gonna get because she's a hypocrite. And I'm gonna tell you why in a second. She does the Kendra cam. She stands up. She's trying to show off her butt, but she can't because she's wearing all black and it's dark where she's at, right? So she comes back and she was like, and I could do the splits too, right? Now, she talked about she do the splits. Of course, Kendra said, let me see, right? If you say you can sing, if you say you can rap, if you say you do this, that, or what, Kendra gonna want to see. Prove it, right? So she said, "You want me? Oh my God, Kendra, you got me. Kendra ain't got you doing a damn thing. You doing this on your own, of your own volition. You about to show out with your big behind. You got big muscles, yeah, with some fat on top." But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Chelsea says, "I'm okay if it's constructive criticism on a person, but more times it's just putting them down." Yeah, I don't like that constant putting people down. Some stuff be fun, and I don't like to make fun of people that can't help certain things. Now, if you fat or if you know, your teeth are doing gang signs or whatever, I'm gonna talk about that because that's something you can actually fix and work on. You know, if you got an effed up attitude, I'm gonna talk about that. But things that people can't personally help, like being mentally slow, or you know, their eyes aren't, you know, asymmetrical, you know, stuff like I'm not gonna talk about that. I can't. I love you too, Lady Di. Thank you. That was so sweet. Attack the idea, not the person. Yeah, athletic chicks are so fire. CIP, you better stop flirting with me. Okay? You better stop flirting with me, boy. Have me meeting you in St. Lucia somewhere. People call Kendra just to act the fool. Half of them be drunk, yeah. And they are, I'm not gonna lie, it is entertaining. But I'd be wondering, like, what do these people think when they are offline the next day and they've sobered up and they go back and they watch themselves, right? And a lot of them try to come back on and do it over again because they know they made a fool of themselves. You know, like the one lady I posted, who's a wealth manager at Wells Fargo. As many times as she said the N-word and cussed, I was like, I would never let somebody handle my account that behave this way. Ain't no way. Because you don't have no moral compass. You don't even have enough common sense to get online and act proper. Why would I trust you with my money? I mean, I ain't got none, but the little bit I do have. I hope her job don't see it either. But you know how people are, right? And that's another thing about social media. People are hateful. And everybody wants other people to be where they are. So if I'm homeless or if I ain't got a job, or I hate my job, but I see you winning because you cute, but you acting a fool, I'm going to send this to your job. And that's what people do all day, every day. People dox people. People get their information. People all the time. So trust me, the guy that this lady on this particular episode I'm talking about, whose husband peed in the bed, somebody is going to send it to him or his employer or his family members to embarrass him. Yeah, go spend some tokens. Go. Now.
Hello, I just wanted to say they have a trampoline park, but I can see why nobody goes in it.
Why?
You can't even touch the net on the side of it. You can't even touch it.
Well, be safe. Go on.
What?
Chelsea Lynn said hi. Hey, Chelsea Lynn said hi. And so did A. Say hi.
Hi.
Now go. I'm talking grown folk stuff here. Thanks, Skinny. You got to remind me, okay? Because I get lost in the sauce sometimes and be forgetting I'm my mother. I'm the mother. And he likes to forget too. Don't say hi to him, 18. I was just talking about how he kicked me out of the chat last night. A little serological. He ain't trying to chill. He over here stirring up mess, causing dissension within the chat, and I don't like that. So anyway, y'all, back to the topic. So what happened? She said, she said, Kendra, I can do the splits. And Kendra's like, okay, do it. So she was like, oh, Kendra, you got me doing. So of course she huffing and puffing, trying to set the phone up properly so she could see. And she got her ass up there. And by heaven, she didn't do a split. I said, well, now there. Well, there. I got to work on my flexibility. Yep. Old people children. I'm an old person with children. I do not need a 10-year-old. My son should be 20 somewhere in school, and I'm chilling. A-Team is nice to you. I'm nice to you too. When you deserve it. Anthony says, did you hear about the Chuck E. Cheese mouse they ripped? Yeah, somebody else mentioned it earlier. What did he do though? 18, you may be a little older than me, ma'am, but I feel every bit of it. What, are you out? Yeah. You gotta put some more money on it. Hey, Chucky, is it time for the Chuck E. Cheese birthday song? Let me see. Stay right here with my phone while I put some more money on it. Tell him a joke. Really easy. Even that's right, Chucky. And it goes like this. We'll say happy, and then we'll point to you, and you say birthday. Then we all clap 3 times, and then we stop 3 times. Hello. Hello. Don't worry, hello. That's right. That has some. What do you say we bring out some friends? Please like, subscribe, comment, heart, and follow, and share. Is the live still on? You over here playing with stuff. Sorry about that intermission. CIP, money for Prince Logical to play slots. Start him young. That's right. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know what I think I'm going to do? An experiment. You know how struggle streaming is a thing now? How people come online and they just beg? I think I'm going to start a new channel and pretend I'm living in my car. What y'all think? Y'all think that'll work? Have a kid with me and put like a basket of laundry in the back and make like a sandwich or something, bring it outside and have a couple of blankets in there, a pillow, and be right in the driveway. I'm gonna record in the mornings and at night and see how much money I can make, just to see. Because I tell you what, boy oh boy, these people are making money. This lady basically got somebody to pay her rent. Woo! Skinny says, hey y'all, this is how Kendra contestants be calling when they're out and about. Yep. Anthony says, yeah, my son is 18, going to college. Ooh, next week, congrats. Good job. That's an awesome parent right there. When you get the kids out of the house and on to something new, that next chapter of life, it's a blessing. Chelsea says, there's a few things I ain't doing on live. Splits ain't one of them. I'll keep that private. Exactly. What are we doing? So here's the thing. When she did the split, we saw her all her underwear. She on white drawers. I'm just glad they were clean. Imagine if they were dirty. Her drawers was clean. But I shouldn't see that. And I just feel like bedroom activity belongs private. It doesn't belong on a public platform, you know? But here's the thing, here's the kicker. As she goes on to describe, you know, what she brings to the table and more about the man that she desires, she's been celibate and desires sex for after she gets married. But yet you just advertise the splits. Where they do that at? One don't make sense to me. It's very contradictory if you ask me. So I'm like, how are you asking for a God-fearing man? But what she was saying about what she desires was on point. And she articulated it very, very well. What she desires, what she wants out of her man as far as following God and how she wants to follow a man that follows God, blah, blah, blah. and the things that she expects out of him, and the type of woman she will be with a man like that. And so I appreciated that aspect of it. But I had to go back and think, wait a minute, but you was just busting it open on screen. So is that really what you desire? Because what you're saying, and that's why you have to pay attention to the things that people say versus the things that they actually do. People talk a good game all the time. They say, I'm a nice guy, I'm a nice girl, I believe in the Lord. But what fruits are they bearing from that? Saying one thing, but actually being it is another. You have to see how a person acts, how they respond to things, what they're willing to do. That woman was willing to show her underwear, her drawers, on a public platform where hundreds of thousands of people are going to see this. Yet you want a man that follows the Lord. A man that follows God is not going to choose you. Period. Chelly Bean, you got to do the splits with your Chelsea Lynn with her hat on, doing the splits. Boy, oh boy, everybody be on that channel, girl. They ain't paying attention for the sports. They looking for that splits with that cowboy hat on. Yes, behave. Child is present. He's gone now. Uncle CIP went on ahead and gave him some money so he could play the slots some more. Some things are for private times, like twerking and doing this, but I think so too. I mean, I feel like at this point, twerking is so socially acceptable. You know, when I see it now, it doesn't bother me like it used to. But I still think that's kind of personal, you know, in private, because you're showing what you can do for later. You know, that's just like with the ABCD community, you know. I don't need to know what gender you prefer in the bed. That has nothing to do with living day to day. Why does that have to be advertised? I just don't get it. Punch Chucky for me. If I see him, I will. If I see him, I will. But I don't think all the Chuckies are created equal. We might have a good one out here in Hampton. You seen that money for him? He probably did. I gotta wait till I collect a certain amount before I can even cash in, y'all. I think I'm at like $80-something now, maybe. And I think I have to have like 130 for YouTube to actually pay out, you know. But I'm not at that next tier to where I can earn, like, get ads and stuff like that. So when I get there, I'll be able to probably cash out on those super chats more. But right now, it's just money in the bank, so it's just chilling. So I like that, the fact that it doesn't expire every month. Diana says, no, do it. You're going to Reverend Dr. Umar the people. Listen, when it comes to stuff like that, I am very passionate because I want people to win. And the Bible literally teaches you what to do and what not to do. And if you do the opposite of what it teaches, you will have problems in life. Now, this woman did the splits on TV. She's going to get a whole lot of men in her inbox, but it's not going to be the man that she desires. And then she's going to give her time to the wrong person, and then she's going to be butthurt. That's the consequences of our actions, you know? And it is, and that's why I watch it for entertainment. I would never go on there. Never. Somebody was like, you need to go on the Kindred. I can't. Because I don't really respect the people that come on there. I just don't. Even if you're a decent person, I'm just like, why would you think? Look at Couch. How you doing, Couch? She had on white underwear. Yes, skinny. I had to blank it out. That's why I had the little face down there, because her panties were showing. You're a grown woman with a child, been married before, looking for a man. It was too much. It was too much. And I saw your comment, CIP, that you put under my video. I couldn't respond. I couldn't. Men see that and don't take that as someone serious about it. Or you can't. Regardless of what she's saying, men and everybody's visual. I look at what I see. right? I also listen to what people say too, and that's how you learn a lot, because then you can learn if they foolish. So when you listen to somebody and then you try to match it with their actions, you can see if what they're saying matches with what they're actually doing. And I don't believe that somebody that would do splits on a dating show that's advertised across the globe is waiting for marriage to be intimate. Because why? 18 says she's going to get the attention she's looking for. Absolutely. Yeah. Big Shirley, that was on my post. Just on the thumbnail. Hey Daisy, it's 6:04 here where I'm at. What time is it where you are? It has to match the actions. Now, we're human, right? So sometimes we may fib, we may tell a white lie here and there, we may embellish some things, but some stuff is just really evident. And really, you just have to give people time. You're not going to know everything that you need to know from watching a person for 15 minutes on a dating show. You really just have to take the time to get to know a person and examine where their head is at. You know, that's where you learn. Going out, seeing how they interact in public. Anthony's from Miami, but you live in Charlotte. And that's where that case was that I was talking about earlier, Anthony, about the 22-year-old coach that lured the 13-year-old boy that just got arrested. That's out there in Charlotte. Oh, Chelsea Lynn's only 2 hours from Charlotte. Okay. She's a North Kakalaka girl. Okay. I've been out too. I was looking for a house in Raleigh one time. I was like, I think I want to move to Raleigh. So I looked we stayed in Raleigh, Durham. And there's like a triangle, some other part or whatever. But we stayed out there for a few days. We even went to, what's that one part? Where the beach is, with no black people out there. I was like, I can't do that. Starts with a W in North Carolina. But it was nice. But it was just too blah. But Durham, nah, it's looked boring. It just wasn't for me. Raleigh was okay, but then again, I don't know the area like that. I thought about Charlotte. I like it out here. It took a while to get used to. Yeah, everything takes a while to get used to. TikTok is different. You get money instant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do TikTok. TikTok just seems a little too toxic for me. I don't think it's my speed. I try to advertise my kids' books on there, and it's not going the way that I thought. But I'm not very consistent either. But they do provide a lot of information to help you get going. I've had some sales, but not nothing crazy. That is facts about the Bible. I tell my family that all the time. That's right. You got to keep telling them, Anthony. I try to drop, God in every conversation that I have, because it's very important. That's what He wants us to do, is to be disciples for Him, And you can't do that by being stuck and just going to church and coming home, Bible study, coming home. No, you have to talk to people, heathens like you all, and drop a little knowledge, Skinny said they're going to reach out to her to hit a split on that. Nothing more, nothing more, nothing less. A decent soul wouldn't do that. No. And sometimes we get, listen now, I'm mid 40s, right? And I get lonely, I get sad, I get thirsty, desperate sometimes, But I believe that there's a limit to the certain things that I would do to try to attract the man. There's just limits. I can't, I don't know. I just think also when you're a mother, you can't do that. You shouldn't, especially if you want somebody worthwhile around your kid, She's at 3 a.m. and leave at 5, 2 hours later, yeah. And that's if he made her feel good before, If he put it on, 30 minutes, yeah. I don't know. 404 Black Couch. She's in Colorado. Is it still hot out there? Did you get them 2 lawns cut? Because you always talking about them damn lawns and that damn tooth. Did you get them taken care of? All right, see you later, CIP. Thanks for stopping by and thank you for the super chat. That was so sweet of you. Everyone post your time. 6:05 Eastern time. We'll back 6:05. Wilmington, yes, that's where I went. Yes, because I was like, oh, it's by the water, North Carolina. You know, it ain't part of a Commonwealth like where I'm at. Let me go check it out. Dead. Dead. I was like, nah, this ain't it. We stayed one day and I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, something ain't right here. I was like, this ain't it. Just going out to eat was weird. You know how you just get those feelings? I was like, am I in a sundown town and don't know it? Have you ever moved to the Raleigh area? I have a friend who was a therapist out there. Damn, Chelsea's saying you need therapy, Mo. I appreciate it. I deliver all over North and South Carolina, so I know all around pretty well. Okay. TikTok is accessible. They just got too much going on that I'm not trying to be a part of. And I already spend too much time on social media. I can't get trapped into TikTok. When I go on there, I post my videos. I might see the 3 friends that I have, look at their stuff, 5 seconds, hit the like or the heart or whatever, and then I keep it moving. But I can see how it would be easy to get trapped in that. That's why I don't indulge in it, because it seems hella toxic. You have to tweak your algorithm on TikTok down here in Peru. Yeah, see, and I'm not trying to see no weird stuff. Like, no, because I could tell it just be a rabbit hole. Like, I knew TikTok was something else when that Risa Tisa thing came out, and I watched her whole thing. Somebody reposted it on YouTube, and I watched the whole thing. And I was like, is this what people do? Just tell their life story, like at 10-second increments or a minute increment or whatever? Weird. Yep, parched. Very. There has to be limits to what you're willing to do, ladies. You can't just do it. You just can't. I'm sorry. Unless you gotta pay the bills. Then you might have to do so much thing to pay the day. Charlotte is boring, but that's peaceful where I stay. Yeah, all of it just looks blah. My homeboy wants to move to Charlotte. Bad, and I'm just like, why? Why North Carolina? It's just, no offense, Chelsea. I'm sure it's cool. FDNHT, how you doing? Logical thinker. That's not what I meant. No. Now, Chelsea Lynn, you said what you said. You spoke. She said, I got me a therapist out there. That's the first thing she recommended. She didn't recommend no restaurant. She didn't recommend no good schools. She said, I know somebody that can help you knock that noggin right. She said, I can set you up with another friend, and she's black if that helps. Oh, okay. I don't know, Chelsea Lynn. You know how people be sneak dissing? Funky ass number 2. Look at JPD, what it do? I hit the live button for the pack. That's what's up. Yo, trend. One tether leaves, the other one enters. Shout out to y'all. Y'all on the same time. Andrew, Joseph, 2 first names. They say look out for people with 2 first names. I'm gonna let you rock. Charlotte scared me now. Why? What's going on in Charlotte? When are you from South Florida? Everywhere else sucks. Oh, when you're from yeah. I mean, yeah, Miami compared to everywhere else. You in like the city that got everything. And then you go somewhere else. That's like me. I'm from San Diego, so nothing compares to home. Nothing. Okay, I'm out here. They can't cook for nothing. Everything sucks. You know. Island Braja. Jelly bean stand on with the thank you. Skinny, tell her to stand on business. She know what she said. Y'all know how women be, right? No, my black friend. She she's cool. But she can also get you straight too. You can talk to her about all your stuff. Oh, that was a troll? Yeah, I've never seen them before. Papi Blanco. Black Couch. Thanks, Wolfpack. Look at Wolfpack trying to make up for blocking me on his channel. Yeah, y'all. He timed me out and then ignored me the rest of the stream. But I stayed to the end so he can get that watch hour. Because we want him to get to that first tier of monetization. Right? That's the goal. Certain parts of Charlotte are ghetto. Talk to Almanize about where to go in Charlotte. Oh, okay. That's where she's at? I gotta... Almanize, she popped up on my feed. I'm not subscribed to her, but she was talking about... She was covering some news story. I was like, okay, she legit. I like Almanize. I gave a blue stick on my team. What are you talking about? Blue stick? Logical, say, de muy hermosa, en azul con su chichis. Don't come over here with that damn, what y'all call that? See, I'll be reading so much, I get brain fog on like the simplest things. But you know what I'm trying to say. You leave my chest alone. Oh, you need a mod stick? Oh, I'm a mod on your page. Okay. Thank you. Do you go live though? You gotta go live so I can utilize my reach. Yeah, Black Couch, he knows, Black Couch speaks Spanish too. There's a couple of y'all speak Spanish up in here. Now, I'm not fluent, okay? Un poquito. However, pero, I know enough, okay? And y'all some nasty sons of a... Oh, okay, oh, look, another Spanish speaker. Okay, Anthony. That's what's up. Don't be in here talking crazy. First Spanish cuss word I ever learned was chinga tu madre. The Mexican kids used to say that mess all the time. That was the very first cuss word I learned when I was a little kid. Te quiero mucho, mommy. He is. Co-stream. I do Premiere sometimes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm subscribed to your channel, but I don't be getting notifications when people are live. I usually will see it after. I used to get the little red dot at the top that would say, "Oh, this person just started streaming," you know, whatever. Like in my notifications, it doesn't come up anymore for nobody. Listen, these little side conversations, y'all save that shit. Next for Messie's channel, FD and HT and them, you know, that. Okay? If you're not, you know, singing me praises, I don't want to hear it. Go to the bell and hit yes. Thank you guys. I only have 10% on my phone. It's about to die. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. To tell y'all that I was bored. San Diego. Anthony. I am from San Diego. I miss home very much. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that Kendra G thing and to see what y'all thought about that lady doing the splits. I was appalled. I just couldn't believe it happened. I mean, I was sitting there watching the screen, and y'all should have seen the chat. They was going crazy Because, you know, her chat is full of trolls. They don't give a damn. They gonna go in, they gonna talk all kind of mess about you, your mama, your unborn kids. They gonna do it. You going in time now, Anthony, just for that? Just for the blasphemy. How dare you? Cali and yuck in the same sentence, sir? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna say my Spanish cuss words to you, because I am a child of God and I'm trying to do better. No, JPD. I don't. That doesn't sound like that would be very much fun for me. I give it up to people I trust or people I believe earned it and believe you did nothing. I trust you and also believe you earned it too. Hey, that's what's up. Thank you. Right, where's our rent from the Black Couch? Black Couch be tripping. I need Black Couch to go live. You got enough subs. I think it used to be 50. Now I think all you need is 30 to go live. But he ain't gone live yet. And he knows we gonna be in that chat going in. You know how we do, y'all, with our side conversations, talking about what we cooking for dinner, who done did what, who done cussed out who. You know what I'm saying? And then we might chime in a little bit and see what you talking about on the screen. But, you know, once we done with our water cooler chatter, it's all about you, Black Couch. So we just waiting on you. What you doing? If everybody want Couch to go live, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. You paying attention, Black Couch? Huh? Listen. Attention. Pay attention. I shared you out also. Thank you. He said, I'll get there. He's scared. He's just scared, that's all. He's scared that you know, that one person gonna get in there and tell his business while he live. He's scared. I understand. It's not easy going live. It is a very it can be a little intimidating at first. Look at Reaper. Hey Reaper, are you also Reaper Sage, or is that a whole nother person? Because there was a guy named Reaper Sage that shouted out Couch, and I didn't know if that was you from another channel. Oh, you not? We'll say it with your chest. Let's see you go live. You got plenty of things to talk about. Oh, that's another person. Okay. I didn't think that was you. Thank you, JPD, with his later. But we're going to let him rock. Reaper is one of my favorites. But Reaper is always nice to me. He don't be talking out the side of his neck and whatnot. Reaper appreciates a black queen when he see one. Well, since I'm your number 2, you're like my number 3. What you gotta say about that, JPD? Always changing your damn name. Let's start there. Keep the same consistent name, and you might come back up to number 2. But I gotta be guessing who is who. Too much work. I gotta use my brain cells for other shit. Okay? Thanks for hitting the like button, y'all. Is anybody going live tonight? Today is Tuesday. I got one homework assignment. I gotta finish posting it. And then after that, I'm free. So that should take me about an hour. I gotta make my son some dinner. I gotta take the dog outside. Shoot. So that's like an hour, like 2 hours. and then I can watch somebody on. Like today's Tuesday. Demetri K is probably live right now. I'm not. You just liked. Guess what? A like is a like is a like. Chelsea Lynn says I'm going later, y'all. Oh yeah, she got some Temu. She got some stuff from Temu. Let's see if it work, honey. Let's see if it work. Will Pack said he might go live later. Reaper's one of my young brothers. Okay. No. I still love you though. All right, y'all. I don't want it to end abruptly, like I always let it do. I usually let it die, and then I come back later and be like, my bad. I don't want to do y'all like that. But I love you guys. Stay blessed. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves, and really just be grateful. You know, life is not perfect, and other people. Nobody perfect. The only perfect human that walked this planet is Jesus. If you believe that, right? We can strive all we can to be like that. We will never be. God knows that we are imperfect, but you have to try every day. And really living a good life starts with gratitude. As long as you woke up this morning, you have the ability, you have the internet to look at me right here. The sun is still up. Skies, clouds, air to breathe. You got clothes on your back. You're eating food. There's so many people that don't have that. Starts with gratitude. When I'm upset and pissed off and thirsty or desperate or want something I can't have, I think about all of the things that I do have. That's a start. Start with that. That right there will set the pace for the rest of your day. And the things that you desire, if you deserve it and you put in work, will come to you. But nothing worth having comes easy. Nothing. Don't bother, Wolfpack. I'm still mad at ya. Don't. Which one you are, Mars? I would tell you, but you look a little creepish. I can't tell you which one I'm at now. You too, Lady Di. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, you guys check out Black Couch's last video. He talked about this very thing, gratitude. This mama, he done been through all kind of stuff. You're gonna have to give us your origin story. All right, JPD, be safe, drive safe, pay attention to the road, baby. He talked about gratitude. And just waking up in the morning and being positive in spite of. And if somebody could go through all of that, lose their vision and lose their ability to walk and regain all of that, you don't regain all of that just by the grace of God. You also have to put in work. He put in work to get to that. He didn't just lay in the bed crippled and blind talking about God save me. No, he got his snow bunny behind up and did the work. And when God sees you putting in work, he's going to bless you more. That's just how it I can only speak from experience. I can't tell nobody else's testimony. I got my own. And I know every time I put in work and anytime I look at the brighter side of things, the sun shines even brighter and things get turned around just like that. It happens every time. You know? But it's okay to be upset about things. It's okay to be mad that you're not where you want to be or what you don't have. It's okay. But just don't stay there. But you got to break out of that and keep moving forward. You can be upset. Use that anger and that frustration towards getting what it is that you want. Simple as that. I don't have a little boo-boo. I heard them things is cursed. See, Mars? That's how I know I can't trust you and tell you which one I'm at. Anyway. I'll see y'all on these YouTube streets after I finish spoiling the kid. Love y'all. Bye. How do I get out of here? Oh, there it is. My bad.